Hello, everybody. Happy June. Oh my gosh. What? We have 2 days left of the end of the month? One. Oh my gosh. Most of the time, I don't know what day it is anyway. But I knew the 30th was coming. The 30th is actually my dad's birthday. How old will he be? Do some math. Will he really be 59? I think he'll be 59, you guys. Find a calculator. I'm pretty sure he'll be 59. Let's see. No. 61. Yeah, he'll be 59. Holy cow. Okay, yes, I have young parents. I was by far the oldest in my family, so sometimes when I talk to people, I'm like, oh, in my mind, I'm like, you could be my mom or my grandma. Or my grandma's the same age as your parents. Actually, we had some friends we were hanging out with last night, and that was actually the case. She's like, my dad is like 82, and I was like, I think my grandma's younger than your dad. And she's not that much older than me, but she's the youngest in her family, whereas I'm the oldest, so it happens. Anyways, okay, just wanted to fill up some chatter while we waited to allow some people to get on. Okay, real quick, I won't take up too much of your time because I actually have a call I have to get on in 10 minutes. So I wanted to discuss the new Scentsy Club real quick. I know there have been some questions. Some of you are probably like, I don't even know what Scentsy Club really was before, so I don't really know what's happening now, which is totally fine. I've been there, done that. A lot of times when a new thing rolls out, I'm not the first to jump on that bandwagon until A, I completely understand what's going on, or B, all the kinks have been worked out. So if you're that person too, totally get it. But we just got off a leadership call, and I was going to do this over the weekend, and things got busy. I'm trying to do better by taking off on the weekends. Not completely, like if you guys message me, of course I'm going to answer, but not coming in my office and sitting down and working. So I'm trying to get better at that. So that's why I didn't do it over the weekend, and Friday just flew by. So we're doing it today, and it just happened to be after the leadership call for directors and above to get on, and it was good. I wrote down some notes that I had already wanted to go over. So here we go. I know some of you don't understand why we're changing Scentsy Club. I, as a superstar director, we get the opportunity to go to, allergies have been crazy with all the wind and the Sahara Desert coming through here. But, we get the opportunity to go to this. It's called Superstar Director Summit, and it's for all superstar directors to go. It was supposed to be in April, but it was canceled because of COVID. And we went last year in April. It used to be in September, so I have to remember, September or April. And they kind of talked about, look, this is what we're planning long-term for club. So the fact that it's taken over a year for them to actually put those plans in place, I want you to take pause in that and go, wow, they talked about it to superstar directors a year ago, which means they've already been working on it before that. So they've really been thinking and planning and working on logistics for a long time. So I want you to think about that. Like, they don't just do these things on a whim and go, we're going to change up Scentsy Club and ruin everyone's life. Like, they really do take time to plan and consider all the things. So note that. Also, I saw the changes kind of coming. Some of us, not me, because like I said, I'm kind of Scentsy Club fan, kind of like, whatever, that's just one more thing that I'm not thinking about right now, because we have a million things going on. So as your leader, I am professing that I may not be the best Scentsy Club marketer out there. So I was not in this example club that they kind of had. It was just a few leaders. There wasn't enough, or a lot, to just kind of see, like, get their feedback. So they've been planning it. They had a few people actually do it to see how it would actually play out. So like I said, they're not ruining your life. Long term, this is the biggest thing that they talked about on our leadership call over a year ago, when they were like, these are the things that we want to change as far as Scentsy Club. Now, I want you to put your business owner hat on, okay? This is the hardest part about being a consultant, A, for another business, but B, sometimes we're those come off the street business owners where it's like, yeah, I'm going to start a business and I'm selling Scentsy and I'm doing so awesome, but we don't have to think about a lot of the overhead costs and paying employees, or how much does it cost to get wax and warmers made and like oils and all that stuff. We don't have to do that. We get to do the fun part, which is selling and recruiting. That's really the fun and easy part of our business, outside of, taking care of your taxes and all that. We don't have to worry about all of the overhead. They do. So we don't get to see all of the behind the scenes stuff. Like if we own this business completely and we didn't have any consultants and it was a store that we had to pay rent on and we had to, keep customers coming in, we would know all of this information, but we don't. So that's where it's hard when there is a change, when there's an increase in Scentsy bars, an increase in light bulbs. I've gone through this a few times when our warmers went from $25 to several different price ranges. And the people that won't survive are the ones with negative attitudes, who don't put that business hat on and go, okay, there's got to be a reason behind this. I'm going to make the best, most positive experience out of this for not only me, but my downline and my customers. So profitability behind Scentsy Club is very low. When you think about all the things that they have to do to ship out your favorite bar that you've put in every single month, long term, they have to plan, okay, how many people are going to sign up for this? Then we have to make sure what if a customer signed up for one bar that no one else signed up for, but they want that bar every single month. So they're pouring one bar every single month. They probably pour a few at a time, but you have to think about that is not very profitable. It's only very profitable when you buy, if you've ever seen Shark Tank and they come in, they're like, well, if I had more money, I could buy more in bulk and then I save because I'm buying in bulk. If they're not buying in bulk and pouring in bulk, the profitability is very low. We have over 56,000 subscribers. The majority of those actually being customers, not consultants. 56,000 subscribers, and it's growing. So think about that on a profitability scale. Also, shipping costs are higher and they keep going up, especially during this whole COVID time, because everybody is shipping. Everybody. So also behind always get my bar in the Scentsy Club, that is something that no other company offers. Think about every company that you could shop with and a favorite product that has gone away. They might bring it back and go, okay, it's back for a limited time, but have you ever heard of a company offering a program where you can get your favorite scent over and over and over again? No, you don't. Behind that also is some frustration. I've talked to a few people about this and they haven't had issues, but you're also a consultant, not a customer. So there is some frustration about if you add your favorite Always Get My Bar to a 6-pack and then you lose that 6-pack, then, or you go in and you start moving things around because you're a customer and you don't know, they take out that Always Get My Bar, they don't get to keep it. So there's that. I'm running out of time. I'm going to breeze through this. And then feel free to comment below with any questions, and I can always answer your questions some more in another live or just comment. They either had to think about raising prices for Always Get My Bar or add in shipping. You couldn't get both because, as I said, shipping has gone up. So it's either raise prices or do shipping. And if you notice, a lot of companies may offer free shipping, but that's because they've built it in to their product prices. Their product prices are higher because they offer free shipping. And you'll notice that even with Amazon, we're paying for Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you're paying over $100 a year for that Prime. So it pays off for me because I order 1 million packages a year, but still you're paying for that shipping. And then some of those prices are higher on Amazon than if you went to Walmart, and that's because the shipping cost is included in that. So think about that as a business hat perspective. Put on your business hat. Yes, it will affect negatively customers who only have bars in their Scentsy Club. So I would use that as an opportunity to either upsell if they don't have always get my bar in there, and it's something that they can lose. And you're like, my customers hate this no matter how I twist it. They don't want this, and all they're getting is laundry and a few bars, and they don't care if they lose always get my bar. Then you offer it. I have a customer that doesn't want to sign up for Scentsy Club. I've talked about it a million times, and she's like, I just want you to text me on the 15th of every month, have my laundry and my 6 bars ready, and I'll Venmo you every single month. And so I have it in my calendar to text her on the 15th of every month. It's the same cost every month, and she'll just Venmo me. So that's another option if you're like, my customers are just really unhappy no matter how many ways that I have worked it. Also, I've got 1 minute. So use it as an upsell. Use it as a customer tool to always get my bar, and go in now to your customers' orders, because you can go back at their orders previously, and before this rolls over, and go, hey, at some point this is going to change, and I've looked at your order, and if you put it in like this and this, you will end up saving money. Or, you know what, you're only going to save money if you add one more thing. So play around with it and show great customer service by offering this, by saying, hey, Scentsy Club is changing. This is how you can take advantage of it. Use it as a great customer tool. Be proactive. And now is before, this is the one last pro to the new Scentsy Club, is before you couldn't change the frequency of always get my bar. Once you had it in there and you were getting it every 3 months, you couldn't switch it, and now you can. So if you are getting, I don't know, Hemingway from now on every 3 months, and you're like, you know what, it's not enough. You can't change how many you get, but you could change it to every 2 months. So there are some, with anything, there's some pluses and minuses, but in the long run, this is a good thing. And don't freak out. Like I've said, I've gone through where the bar prices have gone up, and I've gone through, everyone was like, oh my gosh, you raised bar prices. My customers aren't going to buy anymore. Guess what? We're having record sales, and we always have. That did not change our sales. We changed our party orders, the way that you could put them in. Guess what? Didn't change. I've seen light bulbs go from $1 to $2, and I can't tell you how many people were like, you ruined my business. I hate you. And they left Scentsy. Or some stayed and their business actually got better. So I have to get on to this call because I'm actually a panelist. But if you have any questions, like I said, comment below. I'm happy to answer them. And I love you all. You're doing great. Just take a deep breath and know that everything is going to be fine.